I love that. Hey everyone, it's Sevella Turner, and today I want to share with you how to choose your audience, the right audience, and also I want to share with you how to reuse the same post to connect with potential leads, and I'll show you that first, okay? So what normally, let me make me a little bit smaller. My picture's a little big here, okay? I'm not sure why, Mary, you should be underneath here. I'm not sure why you're not. That's so weird. Okay, but in any case, welcome, Mary, and thanks for everyone who is gonna hop on this evening. So this is my page here, okay? You guys are all familiar with it. So what happens is when I post first of all, when I post my first post, okay, it's always going to be something motivational, tips. And yesterday I did this just because we were chilling on the deck. So you want to mix this in sometimes, some type of something that's pertaining to you, right? Something personal. So in any case, when I post, I usually will post in the morning, whatever I'm going to post. And I just don't stay on social media all day. I'll post something, you know, I'll do my engagement. I always do engagement like 10 to 15 minutes prior to me posting something, see how that was posted in the morning. Seems like the earlier you post, the better it is. And I'll do my engagement and everything, you know, with people here for a little while. And then as you can see, I'll leave, see 17 hours there, I'll leave and I won't come back for a while. And what I do is I'll just come back to that post and then I will, you know, like and comment on that person's comment, right? So what I want to show you though is on my money picture post, my proof of payment post, as soon as I get to it, from last week, this one, okay? You can see this one got 231 comments, right? So usually what happens is I'll post this, and I think this was last May 19th, what was that? Last Wednesday, I think it was. I think it was Wednesday. Okay, yeah, last Wednesday. And as you can see, 3 days, I haven't responded to some people. So what you want to do, guys, a lot of times when you create your proof of payment post, okay, I'll have another one posted. I do one per week. That's it. You can do how many you want. I think if you post too much proof of payment, people just don't like that. It's almost like you are saying, look at me, look what I've done, look what I've made, you know, da, 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 that kind of thing. I know it seems crazy, but it's true. But so I post once a week. You know, I used to post more than that, but I've learned you only post once, maybe twice a week. Once at the beginning of the week, pick a day, and once toward the end of the week, okay? All right, so you always want to put an income disclaimer on your post, always. And the reason for that is because if you don't, for whatever reason, people assume that because you make this, they're going to make that every time. And everybody is different. Where I work every day because I enjoy and love what I do, some people may not work but once a week, right? So how are you going to make this if you're only working once a week? Even if you're working 9 to 5, you're not going to make this once a week, okay? Unless you're in the management, right? So it's the same type of concept. All right, so what I do is go over here to, you see where it says newest? You want to click on that, okay? Now you can click on most relevant, but I don't want to do that. All comments, I don't want to see all comments. I only want to see the newest comments. And see how it says show all comments with the newest comments first. That's what I want to see first because I haven't been over here for a week, right? All right. So that's what comes up, my newest comments, okay? So you see, congratulations, and I'll come back to these later and respond. I should have responded to her by now. Okay. Hey, Mary, hopefully you can hear me. Okay, so what happens here is, I think I heard somebody else. I don't see anybody pop through. Okay, So normally what I would do is, I'm just going to engage. It's been 3 days since I looked at this post, to be honest, right? So I usually will just, engage with that person. And again, it's going to show you the most recent post. This one 4 days ago. I'm not going to do it now. And you just click here, view more comments. You want to get the most recent ones because a lot of times, depending on your post, depending on the day, and I don't know why there it is. People will ask, maybe not that same day that you actually post, but maybe a couple days later when they get to it, because everybody's not on social media all day like that. Most people are not, right? Because they have other things to do. When they get to it and they see your post through their news feed, at that point, they may come in and say, hey, I want to join the opportunity or more information or something like that, okay? So like this lady right here, she's going to be joining on Friday, okay? She actually sent me a message through my messenger, okay? So she says she'll be joining on Friday, right? So that's just, it really, truly, truly works, guys. Okay, let me scroll down a little bit here. There we go. So I just kind of scan down, just make sure I don't miss anybody asking for information, and I'll come back to the other people that's saying congratulations and stuff like that. But this lady right here, she's going to be joining on Monday, she said. So I've been talking with her for the last couple of days. She also asked for information, but she did on one of my other posts. So she sent me a message through Messenger. Okay, so that's, I don't see anything, but I wanted to, I wanted to welcome Michael, welcome to the team training. I wanted to show you guys how that works. Some of you may know, some of you may not, but it's really important to go back and just to double check, because sometimes people do. And a lot of times what I'll do is, can you mute your mic, please? A lot of times people it'll be a week, sometimes 2 weeks. So I go through, I'm always just going through my page just to make sure I didn't miss anything, okay? So that's one thing. All right, so let's move on to the next part. Does anybody have any questions on that before I move on to the next part? Any questions at all from anyone?
So,
Okay.
Mr. Villa,
Yes.
what you were just sharing was responses to a curiosity post?
Yes, and how to go back, and make sure you're not missing anything. As far as people always ask for, can you send me information? Can we talk? I'm ready to join, whatever they send. People are always sending something. And so you always want to go back, like that was a post from last Wednesday. And so I always go back because somebody may, reach out to you. It may not be that day, but it may be a couple of days or even a week later. I mean, I've had stuff, people ask me stuff a week or two later. You can also check your notifications over here, right? If you check your notifications, that's going to share with you also. But for whatever reason, I always go through my posts, and the reason why, so I can also say, comment and engage with other people that I missed. You see what I mean?
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Any other questions? No? Okay. So now, since we're on notifications, when you go in your notifications, and you can see, this is really good when you are posting in groups, okay? Because one thing I don't do is I don't go to all the groups that I'm posting in. I'm not going to do that because it takes a lot of time to do that. And I'm about time and not trying to waste it and spend a lot of time doing things. So what I usually do is I'll go to my notifications, okay? Oh no, am I recording? Yeah, I am. Oh man. Okay, good. I'll go to my notifications and I'll just kind of scroll down, okay? And I do this honestly a couple times a day. And usually you'll get familiar with this if you're not already. You'll get familiar with what groups you're posting in. Okay, that's very important. So I'll scroll down and it kind of tells you everything that you've done that's going on for the day. Who's liking something, who's commenting on something, like this one, for instance. This person posted in this group. Okay, so I'm not going to go there right now. But usually they have my name there in whatever group I posted in. Okay, and you know, these are just friend requests, and so I don't do those often. I just do them when I get to it. Okay, so here's a good one. These people commented on your photo and work from home, right? So that makes it easy for me. I don't have to go through a list of groups. I can just click on that. And I'm hoping my computer is not slow. Oh, come on. Click on that. You know, this happens sometimes. Look at that. Normally I would click on that like I just did, and I'm not sure why. There it is. It's just slow. That's because I have more than my computer running right now. Okay, so I click on this, and this is the post here from yesterday. See that? 4:45 in the morning. In the morning, I don't know. It seems to work best for me. Okay. But this is the post, and this is one of the posts I said you guys can use any of the posts. Just make sure, you know, to change something up. But this one is for the Wheel of Fortune for Thursday. Okay. So this lady here, you see how she's asking me how? So I replied to her already. Okay. See how this person says how? I already replied to them. This is Angela. Replied to her. And then, you know, you'll get this type of stuff, right? I'll go back to this. But this is why posting in groups, and you don't have to post in a group all day. You don't have to do that. You just have to pick. I'm going to give everybody 30 groups to post in. Okay. I'll put it in the chat for everybody, and it will also be in the back office. Okay. But posting in groups is very important. It does help. And this is an online thing for online promotions, and it's free, right? This is something that's free. This is 2 potential leads right here. Okay. I've been talking to her, and I've reached out to him. Okay. This lady is in Barbados. She told me she was in Barbados. This person I haven't actually talked with yet. Okay. But my point is posting in the groups is very, very helpful. So this is how I go check my groups. I just go to notifications. I'm not going to do another one, but I just go to notifications, and I just scroll down, you know, just all the way down until I see where I left off at. And, you know, as you know, or you may not know, I don't know, but when you click on something like this one, I already clicked on, it tells me, okay, I left off there. I already looked at that one, right? And you could just keep scrolling down, okay, until you can see I haven't been in here today. I really haven't. I've been so busy, but this is how you do that. Okay. All right. So we're going to move on to step 3. But before I do that, do anybody have any questions on notifications and how that works? Anybody? No? Okay. All right. So we're going to go on to the next part. Okay. All right, so I'm going to type in. Right now, we're going to talk about how to choose your audience, okay, and how to get the right audience, because that's very hard. I mean, when you're having people, I'm going to move me over here. When we're having people join, you know, just sending you a friend's request, right? Please don't just allow anybody on your page. Now, of course, we all have family, friends, and that type of thing. That's fine. But a lot of times, like I have friend requests, I don't look at them every day. You can, I just don't, because I don't have time to do that. But you can, okay? And what you want to do, and I said this in the last training video, you always want to go to that person's profile and look at their profile, make sure they have a picture, okay, and some information, because of scammers. We just know from Michael's situation that there's a ton of scammers out there. So to me, a person that doesn't have a photo, and they could be new and just don't have it up there yet, and that's fine. But what you do is when you're looking at their profile, if you see something, some people profile will just, that'll be blank, right? It'd be just no picture. This will be blank. They'll have their name, but then they won't have any posts and stuff like that. Well, I don't really want that person on my page, because they haven't even set up their profile yet. I don't know if it's a scam or not. So to be safe with Facebook, because Facebook is super fickle, I'm just not going to friend them. I actually delete them. That's what I do to stay stay in a good standing with Facebook, okay? Believe me, I've learned my lesson. Okay, so that's why I want to talk about that really quick. All right, so let's get back to what I was going to talk about. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to go to Ray Higdon.
One quick question, Sevilla.
Yes, ma'am.
So, based on what you just said, Facebook can judge you as well as it pertains to the friends that you have?
Yes, yes. So let me turn you up just a little bit. So, and Facebook is super, just really fickle. I don't really care for Facebook too much, but it's a good tool to have because of all of their reasons and what you can do and what you can't do and how fickle they are. It's just really nerve-wracking a little bit. Okay. So if you have a lot of friends, that are, say, Vietnamese or African, people from Africa or people from just different countries. Okay, now I'm based in the USA, right? You're based in Canada. So our friends are going to be a little different, right? So if you have a lot of friends that are just based in, let's say, Africa, you have a ton of those friends. I had a big issue with that. Not me personally. I mean, Facebook had an issue with it because, and I didn't know this at that time, because I had a lot of just different people from different countries, and Africa being a main one. And I had a lot of people from, I think it was China or something like that. When they see a lot of people like that, because of the scam stuff, not each person, just because of the scammers, and they're from all over. But if you notice, you see a lot of them from specific countries, right? So if you have a lot of friends that's from those specific countries, they might view you as part of that scamming process. Does that make sense?
Okay, yes, got it.
Yeah. So that's the reason why, even in my groups, everything Facebook has taught me over the years, believe me. Everybody is on my friend page has been checked out. And you'll see everybody has a picture. If they don't, if for whatever reason, let's say this lady Martha, let's say I looked at this next week, and although she has a picture today, but it's blank next week, I'm going to click on this and I want to see what's going on, because just like they took over Michael's account, maybe somebody took over her account, right? And that's why I do check this often because of the scamming stuff, okay? So I'll go check her account, and if it's looking funny, I'm going to delete her right away. And then if she wants to connect when she gets it back, then I'll ask her a couple questions. I always do like I did Michael, and then I'll add her back. That's the reason why I do that, because Facebook is truly fickle, and you'll learn that over time, that you have to be super careful. That's why I don't do my friends every day. When I do them, I'll just do, like, I'll hit on this, and it's going to be slow. And you see all these people, I do go through it, but I just take my time with it. So I'm already friends with Oscar. He's looking at joining the opportunity. He and I were in another opportunity together, right? So I'm already friends with him. I just literally talk with him. If I went in my messenger to show you, which I'm not for time's sake, but you'll see we had a conversation this morning. So why am I getting another friend request from him? We're already friends. So I already know this is not him. I already know that. Plus, I saw him, this person right here, in my second messenger, not my first messenger. So I already know this is not even right. So I'm just going to delete that right now. So I go and click on this person's name, and I'll go check out that. See this right? Okay, here's a great example right here. I'm not going to even look at it because I don't need to. I just passed. See that? See that name right there? That's from a different country right there, and no picture. Okay. I'm not going to even click on it because of Michael's situation and because of what I already know. But if you were to click on it and go look at his page, that's when you check people out. But I don't need to do that. Different country, no picture. I'm not interested. Delete. I don't even look at it. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. But that's, people would know, you have to be super careful. You just really, really do. So that's how I do my friends. And that's why it takes me, I don't just say, oh, confirm. I don't do that just to get people on my page. No, because first of all, half of them could be scammers, and you just need to check it out to be careful. Okay. So if we don't have any more questions, I'm going to move on to the next part. No? Okay. So this what I'm about to show you now. You can use this, you can get a tool to use this process I'm getting ready to show you, but I don't use tools because I don't want to make an additional monthly payment to something that I can just do a couple times a week. It doesn't bother me. I'm on social media. When I'm on social media, and I did this in the beginning, I don't really do it now, but in the beginning when I was building my page and building my audience, I did this. So what you want to do is you want to find people like Ray. Are you guys familiar with Ray Higdon?
No, I'm not.
You're not? Okay. So Ray he's been online for a while. So you want to find people that's a public figure and that's been online for a while. He's been online well over 10 years. Okay. And he's a good guy from online now. I don't know him personally. Okay. So when you find people like this, 8-figure earners, 9-figure earners, 7-figure earners, even 6-figure earners, people that has a really nice audience, especially in the beginning when you're building your page. Once you've built your page, like my page is built up, right? Then you just want to, you don't even have to do this. But in the beginning, this is going to help you a lot. Okay. Let me get out of that. So he's changed his page since the last time I've been here. He's doing some video stuff now, and you want to find people that is in a niche similar to yours. Okay. So Ray, he does a lot of training. So that's why he's in my niche. He doesn't do mailbox money. He just does a lot of good training, and he does what? How did that happen? He does different things. Okay. Go back to him. I think I'm clicking too much. That's what it is. So this is his business page, okay? And as large as he is, see these people? 317,000 people. So he's been online a long time. See that? That's a big number, okay? As large as he is, I'm going to show you something. He only has 5 comments, right, on this particular post. Okay, and that's because it's a business page. And so business pages take a little longer to build, and there's a process of building your business page, okay? But what I wanted to show you is, I'm not going to use that because it's only 8 people, 5 comments. So what you want to do is when you find the person, and you can use Ray, there's other people, Tanya, Eliza, there's other people. I'll give a list to people, and then you guys can go from there. This is his wife, Jessica. No, this is not his wife. This is Jessica they work together as a team. Okay. I actually bought something from her. Okay. So you see this one has 278 comments, 166 here. I probably will use that one. My computer, I'm sorry guys, my computer's a little slow. Nothing on that one. This one, 387. Let me use this one. Okay, so what you want to do is pick the post or the video that has the most likes on it and comments. Okay. Now, I'm not using a software like I said. Okay, I do it manually. You can buy these softwares, okay, and pay a monthly fee or pay upfront or whatever to do this for you. Okay. So all you want to do is you want to go over here. Okay. And that when you hover over that number, it's going to show you everybody, okay, that has liked this post. Go back to it. Okay. That has liked this post. And all that you have to do is, let's just use Alana. Whoops. I don't want to like it. Come on. See, well, I'll just leave it since I'm there. But oh my gosh, my computer is just super slow right now. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Come on. Okay, I'll do it another way. You can go to comments and click on comments. I'm gonna use this man. Okay, I'm just gonna use him since I have him. And you can take his name, okay, and you can actually just send him a friend request, okay? Again, what I was doing in the beginning when I was first building my pages, just like I said, I still would go and look at the person's page because I want to make sure of what they're into. Now that takes a little bit of time because it's manual, okay? And more than likely, when they're on, like he's checking out his, his video and stuff, he's into what Ray is talking about. So that's going to be someone that I'm interested in, and I want to add them to my page, and I want him to be a part of my friend and my audience because he may be interested in my products and or my services. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, guys?
Yes, it does. Absolutely.
Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, so I'm sorry your mic is not working, Mary. But you can you can type in the chat too, if you want to. But anyhow, so that's how you do that. And what you do is, let's say I'm working on this for 30 minutes. Then I would just click on this one, or I would go here and hover over this one. And I would, because of that last name, I'm probably not going to go with that one. And that's only because of the different countries and the issues that Facebook has. So I'm really picky about the people I want on my page because number one, I want them to be somewhat interested in what I am sharing, and I want them to be interested in my products and my services. So I want to make sure it's people that's just not, I hate to say it, but just not on my page as dead weight, if you will. Now, I do have some people on my page, some family members, some friends, and people that I've just met along the way that's on my page. But overall, out of those 4,000 people that I have on my page, most of them are into some type of business, okay? And that's how you build your page. It's very important because if you have just family members, let's say, on your page, they're family members. Yes, you might get a couple of them that may be interested, but overall, they're not going to continuously put money into your pocket, if you will, to help you build your business and to have a consistent income. They're just not, right? So that's why you want to make sure when you're building your page and your audience, when you're building your page, you're building your audience, you are building your store, right? You want to make sure that as you are doing that, that you are trying to get the right people. I have had people on my page. I had a lady that joined an opportunity. She said she was on my page for 2 years and she never said a word, never liked, never commented. But she did join an opportunity. Not this opportunity, but she joined a different one. So people are watching it, even if they don't say anything, they are watching. And I know a lot of my coach and people that I associate with online that are making a consistent income. A lot of them tell me what I should be doing is like that lady, because she was on my page for 2 years. She should not have been on my page for 2 years, right? So that's something you have to decide for yourself. I do have some people like that, but over time I will remove them from my page because I'm consistently doing it. So how she stayed on my page for 2 years, I don't know. I probably didn't know about it at that time. And now people, I never get to 5,000 friends, not because it's a good thing to get there, but if you have 5,000 friends and they're not engaging, then why do you have them? Does that make sense? They need to be engaging, and this is organic engagement. I don't have a group. In our chat, we can put a link or something, right? But as you can see, I don't put links in there every day. I don't do that. If I need some help with something, I will, right? Or want some help on something, I will. But overall, I don't. It's organic engagement, just people that is engaging. And that needs to happen on your page as well, so that you can start to build that like and trust and then people will start to ask you questions. But that's how you start that. Okay? Does anybody have questions or anything about this?
Uh, yes.
Okay.
As it pertains to the list, so like, so you make reference to that lady that has been on your page for like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Having such a high number, like 4,000 plus, which is what I do as well. How,
Mm-hmm.
like, it takes time to go through, like, check to see who is engaging. Is there a quick way of doing that manually?
So what I do, I'll go, my computer's slow, but I already clicked it. I'll click it again. What I usually do is when I'm doing my birthday stuff, because I try to do birthday stuff every day, every other day. I'm not going to sit here and say I do it every day because every day is different for me. Depends on my appointments and things like that, right? Um,
Okay.
so what I usually do, and this is how I eliminate people every day, every other day. I am at least doing this every other day for sure. So I go to my birthdays, and I think this was and you weren't a part of the team at this time, but I put that into the first video. So I go to my birthdays, and I think like this lady. So let's use let me see if I can find somebody. I go to my birthdays and I look through. This is how I eliminate. I look through and see if there's any changes. Anybody from different countries or whatever. And then what I do is I'll click on it. I'm just trying to find somebody, which I don't see anyone. Okay, wait a minute. There we go. So you can see I didn't do birthdays today. Okay, so but let me just click on this one, Melanie, since it's her birthday today. I'll click on it and oh come on. Yeah, it's super slow. There it goes. Or maybe it's me. I'm probably impatient, but um there's not a fast way to do it manually. And that's why, like, I don't know what your schedule is, or Michael's schedule, but that maybe can be something that he does. And I already said happy birthday to her. So I wonder why. Okay, that's already been done. Um, but a good way to find out is you're gonna scroll down. Now, what's her name? Her name is Melanie, right? So you want to scroll down to her last post. This is how I do it. I go to the last post that okay, so she's active, okay, but you're saying is she active on your post, right? There's not a way that I know of that you can find that out. There's a lot of people on my page that they're not active every day, every other day. I'm not active on 4,000 friends page either. It's no way. I can't do that. And that's why some people pay for software, but I don't want to pay for software. So this is the way that I do it. It's a process that I've learned. It's a process that I do, and it works. And I don't pay anybody anything.
Okay.
Did that help?
Yes, 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 it
Okay.
did. So,
Okay.
so when you click on the birthdays, what you look to see if they're that's what you're looking for, to see if they're active, if they
Yes.
reply.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I should have kept that up because like I think it was, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks ago when I was doing birthdays. Oh my gosh, it was a gentleman, it was his birthday, and so I was going to do the birthday thing, but he had passed last year in 2020. So his last post was in 2020, and not only that, they also have funeral information on his page.
Wow.
So I just deleted. First of all, I said my stuff, praying and all that stuff, sympathy stuff, because and then I deleted him from my friends because he's moved on, and stuff
Yes.
like that. So when I do the birthday, that's another way that I find out when I click. Let's click on Tanya. When I click on somebody's birthday today, I do the birthday thing, and then I look to see when their last post. But I think I talked to Tanya. Honestly, I think I talked to her. She's in my messenger because she She's interested in the opportunity. Yeah, see, I did a birthday there. And so I just scroll down, and my computer is a little slow, but you scroll down, look at her last post and what have you. And I've been talking with her though, so I know she's active, and once you get in the habit of doing it, or Michael doing it, or however you guys are going to set that up, you'll get familiar with names. Like I'm familiar with a lot of people name on my everyday engagement. And then I'm familiar with people, some people I'm not familiar with. But when I send the birthday thing, if I haven't talked to you, right, and I just know I can scroll down, like if I really want to. See, she was live, so she's good, right?
Yes.
But I can scroll down to the last time and see, if I want to do that, and see when the last time we actually engaged, right? So, but most people, when you tell them happy birthday, they will engage back and say thank you or something. Okay. So that's bringing them back up to the top with the engagers, and it's giving them another chance to start engaging on your page. So it's almost like a wake up. Okay. It's like, wake up, I'm here, I'm saying happy birthday. Most people respond to that. And then they start to engage, and they start to kind of check out your page, and then they become a part of your engagement, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, she's one that I'm talking to about the opportunity. Okay. So that's how that works. I mean, it's, it is manual, but again, I don't mind doing it because it doesn't take me very long, right? It just doesn't take me very long. I usually take about 10 to 20 minutes and do my engagement. I usually try to do it in the morning since I'm already here. I do everything in the morning, and then the rest of the day, I'm in and out, like you guys see me in and out doing this and that. I might be out shopping like I was this morning or something, you know what I mean? I'm not always tied at my desk. I'm just not, but I always get my work done, and then I go do whatever I'm going to do. So, and then I'll come back to it, like that. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. Did anybody else have any questions or anything? Okay. All right. So that's pretty much, let me show you. Let me go to Tanya. She is a social media. I love her. She is so good. She's been on social media, I think 10 years now. And her main niche is social media. I've learned a lot from her. A lot. I like Tanya a lot. She's very nice, very open, and she has a really good group. Again, my computer's slow, but she's been online doing this about 10 years. And you can tell because look at this. See, 84,000 people. You have to be online to get that many people. You have to be consistent. And I just want to, this is her business page, okay? If you guys don't have a business page, I really would suggest you get one. And yes, it's going to take time to grow that business page, but that's just the way it is for everybody. Even these people that's been on here 10, 12 years, same difference, So, but she's got, see that same thing. You would do the same thing like I showed you from Ray. Just click on here and just kind of go through and pick a couple names and add, send them a friends request. That's how I built my page. Now, like I say, let me show you. See here, this is what she does, okay? A lot of people are into branding and whatnot, but this is how you can tell. And this is why branding is important, because you know what she does, right? It tells you right here, right? So you know what she's doing. So that's why branding is super important. But yeah, I just wanted to show you her business page, okay? And like I say, with your business page, you do not have to sit and post manually. You can, but why? When you don't have to. That I pay for. I actually bought my service. It was a one-time payment, but they're going out of business as of June 1st. So I am now looking for somewhere else, another software. I just want to pay for it up front and be done with it. I don't really like to make monthly payments. I'd rather just pay for it, So this is just what her page looks like. I just kind of wanted to show you all kind of, other than just saying my page, you can see somebody else's page that's successful. Okay. And
Okay,
she
so
has a
Stella,
yes, ma'am.
yeah, could you finish what you were saying? So you say you could you could pay for somebody to do what with your business page?
Oh,
Would
I
you
was just, go ahead.
Yeah, you said that with whom you're presently, they'll be going out of business soon. What exactly do you pay them to do on your business page?
So what it is, it's a software that will set up like this post right here. And so all you would do is, you have to create your own content, right? You have
Yes,
to create
yes,
your own post in Canva or whatever you're using, and you can
yeah.
schedule that. And that's something I'm going to share. I'm just going to share that in the video next week. I'm going to create that once I find a good place. I'm going to create a video for everybody, just to kind of give you an idea. But it's a scheduling tool, okay, like a Buffer, like a Hootsuite. I had Buffer in the beginning, I had Buffer, but then I outgrew Buffer. I just outgrew it. So I purchased Studiorific is what is the name of it. And I made a one-time payment. I think it was like $200 or something, but that was it. And I didn't have to pay anymore. So I'd rather do that because I personally don't like monthly payments, me personally. But other
Okay.
people do. So, everybody's different and that's okay. And what you do is you just go ahead and create your content, and you can have, some of them will let you have an unlimited amount of businesses: Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, LinkedIn, depending on
Yeah.
what your preference is. Okay. So you want to always purchase depending on your preference and what you want to do. For me, I am on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube now. We no longer use, we don't use LinkedIn like, we don't use that. We use it for one business. That's it. Okay. So with the tool that I use, I go in and I can create my post, right? And I can schedule it. I mean, all these posts, like she does this too. You just schedule stuff. That way you're not in here every single day. You don't have to do that.
Okay.
The only thing you
Okay.
see you see that comment there? That's the only thing that we have to do. And we can look at notifications and see that, right?
Okay.
And then we
Okay.
can, and then we can respond, like, and then respond to whatever they're asking when people ask
Yeah.
questions. But other than, it's just lovely because you can schedule for like years. You can schedule 2 years, 3 years. I don't do that. I schedule like
Okay.
6 months ahead of time, 3 to 6 months ahead of time is how I like to schedule.
So do we need the tool to schedule? Can't we do the scheduling manually?
You can do it manually. Let me see. You absolutely can do it
So
manually.
with what you use, you create the content and
Mhm.
then that tool schedule for the 6 months.
Yep. So, I should have had that up. Um, I hate when my computer is slow.
And also as you're waiting for the computer, I'm
Mhm.
not sure if because we're still going through the training videos. I'm not
Sure.
sure if you ever done it before. Do you teach how to create a business page? Have you
Yes, that is in one of the
any
videos. But
okay in the back office?
yeah, it should be in the back office.
Okay.
When I go back
Okay.
there, I'll grab the link, and I'll just send it to you when I'm back there. Okay.
Okay.
Or you can
All
go
right.
back
Thank
there
you
and
so
find it.
much.
But yeah. Setting
Yeah.
up, you have a business page, right? I
Yes,
think
I do.
okay. So Facebook changes quite often. They just do. But see this publishing tool right here? I'm gonna click on that. That's how you go in and schedule manually. Okay.
I'm
It
not
can be a
seeing it.
pain in the butt, but you can do it. I do it. Sometimes I do it like if something pops in my head and I'm working, it's like, oh, I want to just create this real quick and schedule it. Then I will. I'll just do it manually like this. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So you definitely can do that. And we're just waiting on the computer to come up. And it looks different. When you're setting up your business Facebook page, you have to set this part up and it'll walk you through step by step. Okay.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
super simple to do. It won't take you very long. And once you have it set up, it'll be, you'll learn how to do it. It'll be quick, but my computer is slow because someone is sharing my computer space right now. So that's why it's a little slow. Okay. But you see, as this is coming up, you see how this looks different than our normal Facebook page. This over here, see, there we go. So you'll have to set the Facebook Business Suite up. Okay, it's my name. This is our homepage, activity, our inbox, your posts and stirs, your ads, and it's still thinking. That's why I'm going through this. Insights, because what I do, when I do this for my clients, I give them monthly insights, monthly breakdowns on everything for them. Okay. These are your settings, your help, and your feedback, okay? And it's still thinking here. But everything will pop up in a moment, and I'll move myself out the way. Over here, when it pops up, there's gonna be a create post over here, and that's how you create your post. Okay, and I'll show you just here in a minute, as soon as it comes up.
I'm not sure for everybody else, but I'm seeing a white screen, and
Yeah.
the circle is still spinning.
It is,
Okay, all right. Because you're saying over here, so I thought that.
Oh, because I'm just saying over here. I'm moving too fast for you, sorry. But see the create post right here? If you want to create your story, you can right here.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. And I'm just, my computer, I just know where it's at. Say it again?
You just said create story or post, because story is for the storyline, right?
Right. You can create that here as well. See right here?
Oh, from your business page, you can create a story.
Yes.
Interesting.
Okay. So, and it tells you, see, I have more than one. If you click on that, I just don't want to click on so much because my computer is so slow, but it'll bring them up for you and everything. But you can create your post here. You can create your story here. And I'm not going to do it because it's just so slow. I'm sorry.
No. Okay, no problem.
But you can see what I mean, okay? And I have my Instagram connected to this as well. See the Instagram right here?
Yes.
So you can connect your Instagram and your Facebook page. That way you can really just sync them together. You can do it that way. There's so many different ways you can do this stuff for free without paying that monthly payment. Okay, and this is one of the ways. So
whatever you post on Facebook automatically posted to Instagram?
Correct.
And vice versa?
Correct. Yep. You just have to set it up that way. Okay. Yep. Okay. And you can see here things and then what it does is, as you can see, it shows you the date that everything was published, how many people it reached, okay, your engagement. Yes. And that's good because it helps me and it's going to help you to know, okay, this post sucks. You know what I mean? Or this video sucks, but your business page is always going to be slower than your regular page. Remember, we talked about that. So it's going to take time. And as you saw with Tanya and with Ray, even their business pages, and they've been around for years, it's just the way the business page is. I don't know why, but it is. But as you can see, it shows you everything here. So what I do for my clients is I break this all down for them on a monthly basis. But for myself, it's good to know, like this one reached 49 people. That's good, 57, 7 and 5 there. You know what I mean? It just helps you to know what's working and what's not, what people like. So people like trivia night, So this is kind of how I base. They like this one, but they didn't care for this one too much. You know what I mean? So it kind of helps you with your posting and with your content, right? So like this one here, people kind of like that one, right? So it's very helpful. And then it also depends on people like this one. This one's okay. This one's okay. So it helps that way. So you kind of know what's going on with your post. Okay. Yes. Yeah. This is a good tool and it's free, it's free. So a lot of things in the beginning, I started out with free because it just, why not use it? That's why it's there, and then if you want to, you can get, you can purchase something and do it that way. This is just going to take a little time. And so, like I said, if I'm working and something pops in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to go to Canva, create this, get my content. I'm just going to schedule it so I don't forget. And I don't want to use the tool. I just want to use it this way. And so I do it this way too, but I don't do it often. The tool that I'm using now, their last day is Monday. So I'll find something. I've already found a couple of things that I'm going to probably go with. Because I just like things, I like to have options, you know. I don't want to depend on Facebook 100% because they're so fickle. I never know what's going on with them. So that's why I don't like to depend on them 100%. Okay. So these are published ones. I might not have anything scheduled, but these are your schedule, and this is something that you've already started, the drafts. Okay. All right. See, I don't have anything scheduled because I don't use this one often. I just don't. Sometimes I do, but it is here, and it will have a list for you, just like the published did. It would have a list for you. You can schedule your time, you can schedule the date, you can schedule everything. Okay. So that's how that works. Yep. Any other questions on that one?
Not right now. No.
Not right now. Okay. All right. So that's pretty much it for the training for today. So now all you have to do is if any, go ahead.
Yeah, I have one quick question.
Sure.
So I have somebody who is interested in my Caribbean island, and she's not specifically this. So she's seen me online and she's interested in doing business online. So I wanted to promote SLC. So I'm wondering, what do I send to her while waiting for my funnel to be built?
Okay. So did you get the script? There is a script. No? You may not, because you may have, I think you started after, but the script is in the back office. Okay. And if it should be in the back office, and but it's also in the chat. Because what I like to do, because you don't always, at least I don't, and I'm the one that put it there, but I don't always want to go to the back office to grab something. So I will put stuff in the chat to make it easier. I can't put it into the group because the group is for a lot of other people, but people that's paid members, I'll put it into the chat as well. So you can go in the chat, or I can just send it to you. You know, I could just send it to you. As a script, just kind of make it your own, you know, put your own touch to it, right? And you want to add her to the group. You always want to add people to the group. And then you just want to, you don't have a funnel. You don't have the funnel yet. So, okay.
We're working on that.
Right, right. And so that's okay. That's why you want to put her into the group. And then you want to use the script, or just kind of ask her, have you talked to her yet, or?
Yeah, I sent her a message this morning. So I did tell her, about the business, and I spelled it out to her. And I told her later on within the week, I'll get her the link so she can go and click and get more information. Okay. Okay. And so what you can always do, and this is for anybody who don't have the funnel, and people who don't want to get a funnel, that's okay. What you can always do is always go grab a webinar from the back office or the YouTube if you want. And you can always share that information, because I'm breaking down the business within that webinar. So I'm still sharing that information for you. Okay. Does that make sense? Yes, I think I've been in either one. I think it's 1 or 2 webinars. I think since we signed up, I think it's 1 webinar I've been to. Do you have any testimonials in the webinar? In any webinar there in the back office?
I have not done that yet. I do not. Okay. I haven't got that far yet. But no. Okay. I do have on my funnel, though, there is a testimonial on there. Yeah. A video testimonial on there. And it'll be on yours as well. Okay. It'll be on yours as well. But, you know, as some people are shy and they just don't want to do that. And that's okay. So my thing is, people are shy, to be honest. And so people that's not shy, then hopefully they'll come forward to do the video, you know, the live video testimonials or stuff like that, because that's going to be very helpful for all of us. It just is. So that's why I'm saying, like, for people who don't have anything yet, like yourself, then that's why I say you can absolutely use. I have webinars, a lot of webinars in the back office. Every one that I've done is back there. Okay. Every single one is back. I think there's like, since I started the webinars, since April.
I could use one of those just to give her an idea of what the business is about.
Exactly. And each one should have a little title so because most of them might give something away, but that's over now, right? So we just have the special that's going. Make sure you share that special information as well if you want to. That's totally up to you. Okay. I mean, like I had someone sign up today and he's using that special. There's 3 people that's going to be using the special as far as I know, right? Okay. So the special is very helpful for people, like it was for you. It helps people. And so it doesn't give you the full amount right now, but, helping people, it's helping somebody. And that's how I look at it, So you can also share that with her and also share the webinar with her. If you want to get on a 3-way call or you want me to help you with that, let me know. I'll be happy to do that for you because I know you don't have your funnel yet. And even if you didn't get a funnel, I still would do that if you needed me to do that. Okay. Okay, sure. And you can also give her the phone number that she can call and listen to that as well. Okay. That would be
for her there in the Caribbean. That would be a long distance call, right?
Yeah.
It's not toll free. Okay.
Where's she at in the Caribbean? Where at though? Do you know?
St. Kitts and Nevis.
What is it? I'm sorry.
St. Kitts and Nevis.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Caribbean. Seriously?
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've heard of that. I can't wait to go travel somewhere.
Yeah, that's where my family and I came from to come to Canada.
Oh, okay. I can't wait to go travel a little bit more. But anyway, I'll be happy to help you with that though, okay?
Okay.
All right.
So the phone number to send. Okay.
The phone number, the webinar, and this is for people because this is recorded for the team. So this is for anyone who doesn't have the funnel, who don't want one or what have you. You can always use the webinars, the phone numbers. If you need me to help you out with, a call or something, a 3-way call or something, we can do that. But generally, you don't have to do that. Usually the webinar or the phone call usually helps, and that usually describes everything. But just in case you need that, I'm here. So you just have to schedule it. Okay.
That's good.
Or we can do like a Zoom like we've done before, something like that.
Yes. Okay, wonderful.
Okay.
I'm not sure if this is the place to ask, but like for yourself or even other business partners, how is the success for those who are outside? Because I know this is a question that you'll be asking outside of North America, like in other places, and they're doing SLC business. How is the success for them?
So I don't have. There's not, as far as I know, and well, I would know. There's not a lot of people out of the country yet. There's not. Okay. So far I had the girl from Barbados.
Yes.
I've been talking with her. And then there's another gentleman. Oh gosh, I forgot. He's in somewhere. So I sent him information just the other day. So I think I just have you from Canada, and there's another lady, actually, I talked to today, Jackie. Well, I've been talking to her for about 2 or 3 days. She's signing up Friday. She's in Canada as well. So, it's people coming on board from other countries, and that's good. That's going to be good. So I've had a couple people from Africa, but so far, my experience, not everybody, my experience, a lot of them will turn around and ask me to buy them something or help them pay for something. I'm not doing that. So that has been my experience.
That has been mine too.
Yeah. And I'm like, no, not going to do that. You have to invest in yourself like I've invested in myself. Nobody gave me anything for free,
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Yeah. So, but so far so good. Like I said, it's a new program though. And that's what I've been using that word new program because for whatever reason, when people see new program, a lot of people like that because it's like a new start. right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when you say new, like that post I sent, I think the top of that was new program. And I think we got like 50 people. Well, I'm gonna minus like 10 people because those are those scamming type of people. They jump on your post.
Okay.
And I really, that's irritating when people jump on my post. That's really irritating. But people do.
Yes.
But when you put the word new program in parentheses and then put your content underneath, and I'll grab an example and I'll put it in the chat. I'll grab one, not tonight, I'll grab it tomorrow and I'll put it into the chat, God willing. I'll put it into the chat for everybody to show an example. But that works. People like that new program. And it is a new program. It's a new program, you know?
Yes.
So people like that. And then some people say they don't, but then they want to talk to me about it. So I don't know. You know?
Okay.
Hey, Spring, how are you doing? Uh-oh.
I'm good, Sevella. How are you?
Good. I'm doing well. So did we have any other questions or anything like that?
No, I think for me, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anybody
thank you
else?
very much for answering the ones
Good
that
as well.
I've asked before.
Oh, no problem, no problem. This is the time to ask, you know, because we just have them once a month and maybe that'll change to twice a month. But the reason for the once a month, because I know everybody's busy, everybody's got their own lives and other opportunities and different businesses and stuff. I just didn't want to do like every week, you know, have everybody have to do this every week. I didn't want to do that. So I thought once a month, then that way you can take the training, you can review it because it's recorded, you can review it, and then you put it into action over the next couple of weeks, you know what I mean? To get in the habit of doing things. And then we go to the next step, you know? And so, like I said before, because I was on burnout when I first started, I was learning everything and wasn't putting anything into action because I was learning too much, too fast. So I didn't want to do that to anyone. Okay.
Yep. Sounds
All
good.
right. All right. So if we don't have any other questions, Spring, this is recorded, so you can catch the recording. But thanks for hopping on for sure. But if we don't have any other questions, then we'll wrap it up for tonight. No more questions?
I'm good.
Okay. Spring, anything?
No, nothing at this moment. No.
Okay. All right. I
I'm
know
good.
Mary. Okay. Mary, I'm sorry. You can't, for whatever reason, she can't, her thing is messed up there. So, but anyway, okay, guys, thank you so much for joining. And I hope I've been able to help. And if there's, you know, once you review everything again, if you have questions, reach out. If you find out something, share it with everyone else. And then I will share, like I said, I'm making a note so I don't forget. I will share the software within the next couple of days, Michelle, since you had asked about that. I'll share that information. And then you wanted to also know about the building your business page. So I'll get that. I already have a video on that. So I will tag you in that, okay?
Okay. Thank you. And you said you would post tomorrow the new program example post.
Oh yeah, you want the script. It's in there, it's just, it's gonna be high up, but it is in the chat. It's already in the chat. You just have to scroll way up, but I'll post that's easy. I just grab it and post it in there again.
Okay.
Okay,
Alrighty.
so post a script for you. And I think that was it, right? Oh yeah, I think that was it. Okay, so yeah, I just made a
think
little
you
list.
mentioned you were giving an example of new program that person somehow like new programs need. So you would post an example of a post like that.
Oh,
in
the new program
group
thank you.
tomorrow.
I always look at the recording again anyways, just make sure I don't miss anything. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll get that one that I've used in different groups. Because, oh yeah, and I said I was going to send everybody 30 groups. That's right.
Yes, 30 groups. And also you said you would have shared a list of influential 6, 7, 8-figure earners
Yep.
online.
Yeah, you just need to start building really just about 5 people and just, you know, go there once a week or something like that and just grab a couple names and friend them and check them out and everything, because it's a little bit of a process. But like I said, once you get the right people on your page, it really is just a matter of being consistent with your normal day-to-day post, right? Or every other day. I post every single day. You're going to always see something on that, even on Sunday. I don't work on the weekends. But as you guys know, if you have a question or something, I'll reach out during the day when I have time to do that. But normally I don't work on the weekends, but you're going to always see a post on the weekend. Always. I have something going every day of the week because I need to stay connected with my audience. I just need to do that because it's just a win-win if you do that, you know? And so that's where the tools come in at and everything comes in at, you know, it's very helpful that way. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right. All right, everyone. Thanks so much. And I'll see you guys later. Okay. Have a great rest of your night.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Talk to you later.